Thank you very much, guys. Let's hear from Ruler PDD, the hyper carriers from Gen.G picking up 2-0 win up against Soreum Prince. Congratulations on the win. How do you feel? First, Ruler? Well, in game number 2, it was a bit risky as I died in the very early phase, but rest of the players were performing so well, so I'm glad that we won. What about you, BDD? Well, I couldn't sleep because of the mosquitoes last night, so I was so irritated, but I'm happy that we were able to get a win. I mean, despite all of the facts, you are on the 1,000 point, on top of the board right now. How do you feel? Nothing really special, it just feels good. I guess 1,000 POG points doesn't really mean much for BDD. First off, well, we had a very much of a premier series up against DRX, Diamond Cut Diamond series. However, you guys were not able to walk away with a win. What was the feedback about after that match? We were doing a great job, but actually it was us that made us to lose. So we were talking about that, and also we were trying to do our best in our upcoming matches. So coming into today's series, Soreum Prince is also one of the teams that kind of tries a very aggressive playstyle. So were you guys following their playstyle, or was that just intention from the first place? We don't really think too much about fights, and because Soreum Prince were kept looking for fights, we were also taking those fights. Well, this time around, we had a very unexpected drafts coming out from Gen.G, especially letting through Twisted Fate and Set and picking Listen as a first pick on the blue side. Can you break it down for us? Because the tier list always shuffles every time, every week. That was the main reason why. And going back to game number 1, we had a very early kill coming out from the bottom lane. Let's take a look at the highlights. I mean, this engage was really cool, and Life did a great job, but let's rewind a little bit further. So we saw that you guys were manipulating the minion wave to delay the level 2 timing of Kalista. Because we saw them coming in for an invade very late, we knew that, well, some of our jungle will be taken down by Soreum Prince, so we wanted to have a winning trade on the laning phase, and we were able to kind of pull that off into a kill later on. In that game, you hit more than 1,000 DPM. How do you feel about that stat? I mean, because I was super fat, I was not too surprised. Is there any other stat that you wanna kind of refine? The laning phase, the EXP difference at 15 minute mark, or CS difference at 15 minute mark. And Ruler and Life, you guys are doing a fantastic work during the laning phase. So I think that's gonna be happen soon enough. And Trigger and Mia subbed in game number 2. How did the players react to it? We were a little bit worried because we were not sure what kind of champions they are gonna pick, but Senna Wukong was one of the meta comps, so we weren't too surprised. Well, I also want to ask you about the bottom lane comp, especially like Ashe Pantheon. Well, we think that Ashe Pantheon has stronger laning phase. In game number 2, Zoe was neither banned or picked. Was that because you guys anticipated that Seth will be coming on to mid lane? Well, looking at their first phase of the pick and ban, we knew that picking some of the AP champions will not that ideal, so that was the main reason why. But on Kali, actually, you took Conquer instead of Fleet Footwork. Was that something about your confidence, or was that about the matchup? Set is a champion that can have lane priority up against any champions coming in lane. So after the first phase, I was looking to kind of leverage all the priority with the item purchase and the conqueror stacks.
오늘의 경기력은 몇 점 주실 수 있는지.
And BDD,
전에서 1.5점 주셨고.
another time to get the BDD ratings over here. Last time it was 1.5 up against Haru and Prince. Well, game number 2, I kind of missed where the opponents were and I failed to give them the right call. I would like to give 1 out of 10 for today.
룰러 선수가 BDD에게 좀 점수를 매겨준다면.
What about you, Ruler? How would you like to rate BDD? 9.9 out of 10.
네, 그렇습니다. 초반에 롤러 선수 근데 경기 초반에
In the early phase, yeah, as BDD mentioned, Mickey came down to the bottom lane and picked up a kill onto you. I mean, I was so surprised, like I almost had a heart attack. But I also believed in my teammates that they were gonna do a great job for me.
젠지 진짜 정말 잘하는 것 같습니다.
네, 그렇습니다.
I mean, yeah, every 5 player on the side of Gen.G can carry the game.
활약이 돋보이고 있는데 서로
And Ruler and Life, you guys are really popping up here in the LCK. So how's your teamwork like? We've been playing together for a bit of a time now, so our teamwork is really good. And Life is always improving, so it's always getting better. Yeah, a lot of people are actually highlighting your performance, but some of the Gen.G fans are actually disappointed that Life is outshined a little bit. What are your thoughts on that? About the laning phase, well, it's actually all on me. But at the same time, Life is really good at looking for a very unexpected angle. So yeah, I think he deserves more credit.
네, 이어지는 다음 경기는 담원과의
Your next match opponent will be Tamon Gaming. Another big match coming in. What's your resolution for that series? I mean, we've been taking down Tamon Gaming for a lot of times, and also we have to take them down again. So we have to do our best. BDD, you are going up against Showmaker, and this mid lane competition will be the cherry on top in that series. What's your mindset going into that matchup? I'm not paying too much attention about things that going outside of the game, and the Tama series will be the most important match out of all the remaining series, so I will do my best in that match. This will be the end of the interview with Ruler BDD from Gen.G.
네, 수고하셨습니다.
And once again, congratulations on the win!